In this video, we will see how to integrate your Framework360 environment with the billing management system Fatture in cloud. First, we go into customization in the sidebar on the left and click on plugins. At this point, we just need to search for Fatture in cloud, click on install plugin, and then install it. As we can see, an oath screen will open, allowing us to log in with our Fatture in cloud account and then authorize it. Fatture in cloud to connect to Framework360. Okay. Once the integration is correctly installed, we simply need to go inside Plugin Preferences, and we will see that it has opened an entry called indeed Fatture in Cloud. Here we will have various settings, such as the option to add the 4% AMS surcharge. For each sale sent to Fatture in Cloud, we will have the option to generate documents like quotes, pro-formas, and invoices, even if the client has not provided a VAT number or tax code. Because otherwise, Fatture in Cloud will return an error, as theoretically, they should always be present when generating a document. In the tax configuration, however, we can set up our taxes among those suggested by Fatture in Cloud, such as 0% outside the VAT scope, by clearly setting our tax to 0%, while the 22% represents the standard Italian VAT. We could clearly add a generic 22%, or even other settings, such as the 22% deferred payment under Article 6, etc. As we can see, in fact, these settings allow us to select our tax so that everything is correct for our company. Continuing, we can see indeed, in the Payments Configuration section, we could configure the payment methods that we have set up under Settings, Sales, Payments. As we can see, in fact here, I have only enabled PayPal, but we could also enable Stripe payment methods that allow payments with credit cards, prepaid cards, and many others, or Nexi, bank transfer, cash on delivery, So Easy, Adyen, ScalaPay, etc. Every time we activate a payment method, it will appear here. The section to link the payment method used on Framework360 with the payment method label present on Fatture Cloud. In this case, we have configured bank transfer, cash check, and since PayPal is a payment method, we will need to look for PayPal. At the bottom, finally, we can see the option to configure predefined notes that will be added to each document, whether it is a quote, a pro forma, or an invoice. For example, if I enter personalized notes here, from Framework360, we will see that every document we generate from our sales on Framework360, when sent to Fatture in Cloud, will be sent with this personalized note that we have entered here. As we can see, in fact, we have added 0% and 22%. We have linked the PayPal payment method to the payment method already present on Fatture in Cloudy. And we can also ignore the fields, VAT number, tax code. This way, the invoice or the pro forma or the quote will definitely be generated perfect. Now, if we want to generate a document from a sale that perhaps came through our e-commerce website created on Framework360, we will need to go to Sales, find the sale from which we want to generate the invoice or the quote, the pro forma, and we will see that on the right here. In the bottom bar, the small window will have appeared, Invoices in the Cloud. As we can see, in fact, the subject will take the ID of the sale, but we can always change it, the type of document, whether it's a quote, pro forma, or invoice, and the personalized notes we decided to include in the settings. By clicking on Generate Document, as we can see, Framework360 will handle generating our quote on our cloud-based invoice management system, and it will also give us the option to view it with the View button. Here it is, as we can see, the quote has been generated. We have ignored the requirement to enter the tax code. In fact, for the VAT number, it appears with a clearly fictitious number. How can we see? In fact, our customized product from our demo sale of €100 has been perfectly generated on our cloud invoice management system. Furthermore, as we can see, there are also the personalized notes that we have added to the document. They are always, of course, customizable at the moment we want to generate the document. And we can also directly from Framework360 click on Send Quote to send an email with the attached document directly, as we can see, also notifying the client via SMS of the document's delivery to their email inbox through the address we have clearly entered in the client's profile.